Imagine standing at the front of a room that echoes like a gymnasium. 200 bolted down seats in fixed rows, no moving around, no breakout space. You've just talked for 15 minutes, and now you want your students to reflect on the topic under consideration. Consider it, question it, make it stick. But you also know that the moment you say, turn to a classmate and discuss, half the room checks out, the other half whips out their phones, and you've got 90 seconds before you lose everyone. The 4 suggestions offered today help promote student reflection, community, and engagement, even in large lecture halls. Hello again, everyone. I'm Stokes Schwartz, and welcome back to the Collaborative Cafe. Welcome to the Collaborative Cafe, where we brew up innovative approaches to student collaboration and development of 21st century skills. One way to encourage student reflection, even in large lectures, is with structured note cards, which demand nothing of the room's layout. Students need only a flat surface, which almost every lecture seat has, and 2 or 3 minutes at the end of class. Have students grab a card from a stack by the door as they come in. At the end of class, ask the fixed prompt, "What's the most confusing thing from today?" Or, name one place this connects to something you already knew. Keep the prompt identical every time you do that, since familiarity lowers friction and speeds up the writing. Collect the cards on the way out, or have a TA sweep the rows. Skim them before next class, and open with 1 or 2 real reflections to the tune of, "Someone asked last time about X, let's clear that up now." That feedback loop is what makes students take the card seriously instead of scribbling "good lecture" before their escape. Quick digital polling with 3 or 4 minute follow-ups make fixed seating a non-issue since it's all on personal devices. Run your usual poll question on screens around the room with an app like Poll Everywhere, but the moment results display, add the open-ended follow-up, "Why did you pick that answer?" Or, "What would change your mind?" Project a handful of anonymous responses as they roll in. Seeing actual classmate reasoning, not just a pie graph or a bar chart, is what turns a multiple choice click into actual metacognition by your students. 5-minute digitally enhanced think, pair, share responses will also get around the fixed seating dilemma. Students can do that digitally on their devices through a shared doc or chat thread projected on screens around the room. This is a variation on the venerable turn to your neighbor activity, but here the neighbor might be 5 rows away. A useful talking point that has many applications might be, "What's one question today's lecture raised that it hasn't answered yet?" Another possibility might be, "What's one real-world situation where today's idea would actually matter?" Knowing that classmates and the instructor will read and add to their responses in real time keeps most students on task and gets them to write something relevant to the topic at hand instead of clowning around. Now, those 3 methods will garner reflective engagement from many students in rooms that you can't rearrange. But there's also a 4th approach to student reflection in a lecture context that achieves something the other 3 can't. Stick around to learn how it multiplies reflective discussion even across 200 or 300 seats. A 7 or 8 minute kaleidoscope debrief is worth every second of time invested. Here, have students huddle up in groups of 4 with whoever's already sitting nearby, in front of, next to, or behind them. Makes no difference. Project one debriefing question on the screens around the room. Something like, What's one idea from today's lecture you'd push back on and why? That's not a summary question. It forces the group to take a position. After 4 minutes, one person stands up, moves to a new cluster, and carries their group's idea with them. That person is the kaleidoscoping connector. They take something substantive to their new group, not just a summarized fact. And almost as if by magic, new insights and realizations cross the entire room without you doing anything but keeping an eye and ear on the YouTube timer. The kaleidoscope debrief works because real people, not just content, are part of the learning process. That's social presence at work, a defining condition for an effective learning environment. Learners' ability to project themselves socially and emotionally in a community of inquiry is vital to that. And in a 200 or 300-seat lecture hall, that connection counters the anonymity that can quash genuine reflection. You're listening to the Collaborative Cafe, where we brew up innovative approaches to student collaboration and development of 21st century skills. If you find this episode helpful, hit like, share, and subscribe. Okay, 4 moves, all built for fixed theater-style seating in large lecture halls. Note cards, digital polling with follow-ups, digitally enhanced Think, Pair, Share, and the kaleidoscope debrief. None of these require modular furniture or a course redesign. They do need 2 to 8 minutes and a bit of intentionality. Ahead of your next lecture, pick one to try it on for size. The index card move is probably easiest. Students who reflect as part of your course routinely process information deeper and transfer it better to new contexts. And that intellectual agility is one of the things we're after, beyond course content itself. In our next program, we'll take a look at what students wish we knew about reflection. See you then. Thanks for dropping by the Collaborative Cafe. See you again soon.